Hey everybody, it's Carly here, and I haven't really announced much about this yet. We are at ABC Recycling in Wichita, Kansas. So we got a really important initiative we're doing, and we'll dive into all that. I want to talk with Duke about some misconceptions of the Romani people. And we're gonna break these up into little videos, but I wanna talk about the first main one, because what we're trying to do is shed some positive light on the new age Romani people.
Yes.
Because things are different from when you were growing up to this generation. So what are one of the main things, if you could get a message out to people, what's one of the main traditions or a new age movement or thing you would like to talk to people about that you want changed? Maybe even a misconception about your people.
The misconception is that you can't make it in the world today. Don't buy into that a house is too expensive. Just aim higher. It doesn't matter how many times you fall down, it's how many times you get up.
Yeah.
America is still the greatest country in the world, and it'll remain that way forever. As long as we have democracy, freedom of speech. And that's what I want the kids to understand. I think by educating each other on how great this feels to be a owner of a business in Wichita, Kansas, of all places, to have employees, how important that is to the economy throughout the United States. We need businesses. And that's the misconception that most young people have, especially Romani kids, is that they have to get married at a young age, they have to get a car and go out and work, or the wife has to have the kids and do all of that. No, I think the most important thing that we're trying to get across to people is education and not getting married at a young age. Wait until you have your education.
Wait.
The misconception that I think most outsiders have from the community is that they were not educated. And I think that really is the truth when they see someone and they don't know who is Secretary of Agriculture, or they don't know who the Secretary of State is, or what is the Secretary of State does, what is the War Department of the U.S., who's the Prime Minister of Israel, who's the Prime Minister of England.
I'm not supposed to answer these, am I?
The Rom, they don't know those answers because they don't have education. So the misconception is true that they don't have education. That isn't a misconception. You know, most people don't even know of our descent, that there was 500,000 killed during the Second World War of our
I didn't know that till you
Right.
informed me of that.
Yeah, so that's the real thing we're trying to get out, is that we're not gonna let that happen again. We're gonna learn together on where, what, and how, and who did it to us, and why they did it. And this story will be an ongoing story.
Yeah.
So those are the some of the misconceptions that people have, that we're not even a people. You know, they think of us as the word gypsy, and that's a misconception. I want the misconception that hard work doesn't get you anywhere. It does get you someplace.
We're going to dive into some more of these issues. We're going to be visiting some sites
Yes.
very soon. Again, Duke, the king. See you guys.
So did you bring my checks?